Okay, so it's Monday, September 26th. It's 6:55 a.m. I'm here at Siletz Bay to try and catch salmon from the shore. Chances are very unlikely I'll get one, but yeah, I just wanted to come out and try. Man, there's like 8 people out here already. So generally where people like to fish is they like to fish at the mouth of the bay. And what it does is it kind of squeezes all the salmon together. I'm coming at incoming low tide. My first year here, I talked to locals and they say that's like the best time to come. I'm using a pink spinner and with squid scent. So I'm gonna try it, and there's already 1, 2, 3 crabbers here. You know, I see about 9 traps. So I can give you a crabbing report and a salmon report. Oh, rookie at this. This is only like my 5th or 6th time coming. I did get one the first year I tried. I went like 3 or 4 times. It was a coho. It was probably about 24, 30 inches long, and I let it go. I'm watching where those guys are, and I'm watching, this is like really short distance to the other side, so I'm thinking all the fish are going to get squeezed in here. So those guys are probably knowing what they're doing, but I'm going to try here, see what happens. Incoming tide yet, because when I cast out, my spinner goes way to the right, so it's still outgoing low tide. Siletz is about an hour behind tide tables, is what my experience is. Okay, so I've taken about 5 casts, and what's happening is I'm only using 5/8 ounce, by the way, but it's drifting very strongly, still outgoing tide. So I'm going to take a break and go see how these guys are doing crabbing while I wait for the tide to change. Okay, so this is the guy that hand lines. Man, that was a nice toss. Huh? I'm just playing. How are you?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. You got any keepers yet?
Nope.
Nope. How long have you been crabbing?
Probably an hour.
Oh, really?
When it came down.
Oh, really? Yeah. No, this should be the time. Tide hasn't totally changed it because it's still going out pretty fast. Yeah. That's why I'm taking a break. I'm waiting for the tide to turn. You getting any crabs yet?
I got 4.
Oh, you got 4. Good for you. How long have you been crabbing?
4:35.
Oh man, you got here early.
Yes,
See,
sir.
really dark.
Yep. Sure was.
But 4, that's nice. How long ago did you get them? And you?
Not this last pull, but the one before the other. Yeah.
Oh wow, nice. Oh, that top one's a nice one.
Yeah, there's 2 of them in there that are nice, and there's 3 that are keepers. So.
Okay, so he's got 4 keepers, and he's been here said like 4:30 or 5.
Yeah, look, maybe even a little bit. Maybe 5.
He's in 3 traps.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're an active guy then.
Yeah. Not only one of them's working though. Yeah.
Yeah, this is usually a good spot.
Yes, sir.
Right here. You're local?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Salem, Kaiser.
Oh yeah, but you come here a lot though, so you know the spot.
Yes, sir.
I don't see any locals today. Like, you know who Ivan Humphrey is?
Not by name, but I know him if they come down here.
Oh, he's the guy that invented those traps.
Okay. Yeah.
And he sells them here.
Yep.
But
Daddy.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, Crab Daddy.
If I would quit calling him that, I'd probably remember his name.
Yeah, his name is Ivan. He's a really good guy.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, he's having knee surgery.
Oh, he had shoulder surgery a couple years ago.
We seen him last Sunday.
Yeah.
And he said he was having surgery coming up.
Gotcha.
So.
You guys have any luck?
Just got started.
Yeah. Well, he's been here since 4:30 or 5. You said.
Yeah.
So he's got 4 keepers.
We didn't see anybody with hardly anything yesterday and the day before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we just walked by and visited, you know. But
Yeah.
Because it was all filled up.
Did you go to? Oh yeah, gets a look around. Did you go at high slack or low slack tide when you went walking? Do you know?
So it didn't matter. These people have been here all day.
Oh, no kidding.
There were some guys that were here. We came down, I don't know, 11:30 or something
Yeah.
like that, and they were here. A whole group of 4 guys and a bunch of rental traps, you know, and they were here at dark when we came.
Oh
back.
my goodness.
And they finally started, you know, getting some, but they just weren't eating. I mean,
Interesting.
Even they'd pick off a little one here and there. But,
Yeah.
I mean, you could throw your chicken out there 10 times
Yeah.
and not have it chewed up.
Yeah.
I was pretty disheartened. I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, when they're not, yeah, when your bait comes in whole, it's not a good sign.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
But they'd been at it, and it was like it didn't hit for them until dark, you know.
Yeah, the
So-
crabs are more active at night.
This guy.
Yeah.
Oh, you made it.
All right. They just pulled up one here. It was a short one. A gentleman with the rod and a hand line hasn't got any crabs. The guy in the green's got 4 keepers. And this couple here, they just got 1 keeper. And they pulled up 4 when they got the keeper. So 5 keepers. But some of these guys have been here since 4:35. And it's now 7:25. Actually, the one guy was. So the green guy was here from 4:30 or 5, so he's been over 2 hours. This guy got here at 6:30, so less than an hour. And those guys got here at 6:30. Or he got here at 6, I'm sorry. He got here at 6, which is a little hour and 20 minutes. And then the couple got here at 6:30. So they've been here less than an hour, and they got 1 keeper. I got company now. How you doing? You fish here a lot?
Yeah.
Have they been catching here?
A few Chinook.
Okay.
I've heard of one wild coho and one flip coho.
What hasn't started? The run?
Yeah, the run.
Ah. There's a wait because you need to wait for the rain.
Yeah, hopefully this week.
So she's a local, and she said she caught 3 here one day last year. It was pretty good, but she actually recommends coming 2 to 3 hours before high tide. Fishing report from the gentleman there. He's a local that walks here every day. He said I'm actually in the lucky spot. So even though I'm the only guy who was here for a while, he said they pulled in 4 yesterday and 2 the day before. He says they're all been coho though. So anyway, so that's encouraging news. And then another guy just showed up here. And both the people next to me are using pink spinners as well. Hour and 15 minutes. I haven't seen anybody get any hits on the salmon side. So there's probably about 15 people now, including the 2 people I was fishing in between. So I'm headed out. Let's go do a crabbing report. No, me, no. That's okay. It's just nice to be out here. I'm retired, so can't ask for a better thing than that.
You're in Lincoln City?
I live in Depot Bay. I live right off of Boiler Bay.
Oh gosh, that's great.
Yeah, it's a really, really nice place. You been pulling up any at all?
No, not even a little one.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Crazy. So I overheard you talking about perch,
Yeah.
surf.
Surf perch fishing, yes.
What did you say that Facebook?
It's called Oregon Surf Perch Fishing Club.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a moderator there.
Yeah.
If you ever want help, you just ask the members, hey, can someone take me out and show me the ropes?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just need chest waders.
Okay.
And
But you go out in the surf, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
depending on the day, sometimes it's up to my ankles and sometimes it's up to my mid-thigh, but generally not higher than that because the waves keep crashing on you. So you just got to be careful. But yeah, Oregon Surf Perch Fishing Club, there's 2 questions that you got to answer. So make sure you answer, otherwise you won't get let in.
Yeah.
And then we always tell people when we're catching, where we're catching, what kind of bait we're using,
Oh.
all kinds of conditions.
Yeah.
A lot of people help new timers.
Oh, cool. That's so different from the agate hunters.
Yeah, well, and the salmon guys
Who
too.
won't tell you? Oh, salmon too.
Yeah,
They
salmon's-
won't tell you where to go.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
That's really cool that you guys are so forthcoming. You know.
Yeah, it's probably that's what everybody says. It's the best fishing club that they belong to.
Yeah.
And my name's Jay, by the way.
Hi, Jay. Tim.
Tim, glad to meet you. But yeah, being a moderator there, they're very careful about who they let in. Anyone who gets nasty, they get kicked out immediately.
Sure. Oh,
So
that's,
yeah, so it's
you
that.
unfortunately, you have to.
Unfortunately, yeah, too many trolls. But yeah, if you're interested in
I'd be
trying
interested, but I'll tell you honestly,
yeah,
I can't swim. So my wife is really concerned about me being out
on
in
the ocean.
surf.
So the other thing you could do is order a PFD, a personal flotation device.
Uh-huh.
So they're like a fishing vest,
Yeah.
and they're water censored. So if you hit the water, then they'll automatically inflate. But there's a couple members who use them.
I've almost drowned twice.
Oh,
And
well,
she's
yes.
been there. When we were snorkeling.
Well, snorkeling. How can you snorkel if you don't swim?
Oh, you tread water, float.
Oh, okay,
But
gotcha.
I don't float.
Gotcha. You said,
And people say, "Oh, everybody can float."
Yeah.
My body mass or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
It's hard for me to swim. I never could learn how to swim because
Gotcha. Sure.
I'm not buoyant at all.
Right.
But a couple times, yeah, I almost drowned in front of her, so she won't let me. But she was looking at some of those on Amazon.
Yeah.
And she thought you had on some of them you have to press a button.
Some of them you do,
Oh, but some are just water sensitive.
but they're more expensive.
Okay. Well,
I mean, so,
might be worth it.
but that would, yeah, I know, that would be the option. If you're gonna wear one,
yeah,
you might as well wear one that's gonna.
yeah.
But when you get knocked down, though, it's not like you get drug out right away. If anything, so I've been down 3 times a year usually, and generally what happens is you end up stumbling. Very few times are the wave hit you to knock you down, and you have to be really stupid.
Yeah.
Generally, what I'm end up doing is I'm stepping in holes because there's a lot of potholes in the
Sure.
beach, and there's rocks too. So you slip and then you kind of go down. But as you're trying to get up, it isn't like because you can usually have your hands and your knees touching the ground with your face above
Yeah,
water.
yeah.
And then trying to get up is hard in these things. But if you wear a waist belt, I've gone down where the bottom of my pants are still dry. You know, so you just have to. So I have a cinch up here, then I have a waist belt here. So then it just cuts off the water, so it doesn't fill all your boots.
Yeah.
So you just get up, and then you're wet, and it's very miserable. And your flotation device actually might go off at that point because you're in the water.
Right.
Yeah. So that's why some guys will use the manual one, but rarely. I mean, unless you have a heart attack, rarely are you going to end up being unconscious if you get knocked down. Because that way, then if you just most of them just have a cord.
Okay.
But
Good to
yeah,
know.
just look at the
Good to
cost.
know. I'll look into that.
Yeah, I personally have never done it. I'm just a lot more careful now.
Yeah.
So I think I've only been down once this year. And again, it was just I just happened to stumble in a hole because I got a fish and I was backing up.
Yeah.
And it's like, whoa.
Sure.
Yeah, it's only like 4 or 5 inches deep, but if you don't expect it.
Oh yeah.
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 But
Well, thanks for the info.
yeah,
Austin.
if you want to join,
The
Tim.
invite,
Yeah,
thank you.
absolutely, man. And like I say, do you live around here?
Oh, Lincoln City.
Oh,
Yeah.
if you ever want to go to Wade Creek with me, sign up on the Wade Creek is just south of Beverly Beach.
Okay.
So it's about maybe 20-25 minute drive from here. But there's guys who fish in Lincoln City all. Let's see. So he hasn't had any crabs. Did you get any by any chance? You're not even getting small ones?
Once in a while.
Once in a while. You know, you should be careful about changing your water out frequently. I don't know if you know that or not.
Yeah.
Because
they
they'll die. So generally, like I don't even put water in my bucket.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just leave them open. But but just keep changing the water. People are different. I've seen other guys. What they'll do is they'll drill. So you can have a oxygen tank, but I've seen guys drill, like 1-inch holes in the bucket, keep the cover on, and just put it in the bay.
Okay.
But you should probably change the water every 15-20 minutes. So
Oh, wow.
and then the more crabs you got, the more often you should change it.
Gotcha.
But depends how long you're here too.
Sure.
But when I'm here 3 or 4 hours, I never use water. In fact, most of the people don't use water.
Okay.
Because they're like me, they're too lazy to change water. And you have to worry about losing your crabs.
So they're fine as long as there's no water?
Yes. Yeah. And actually what I do is I actually put them in my freezer, or not freezer, but the refrigerator the night before. And I just put them in a big bucket, and they're usually alive by dinner time the next day.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah. So they'll stay. I wouldn't push 24 hours too much, but 12 hours is fine.
Okay.
We didn't know that.
And then where do you guys? How far are you taking them?
Right there.
Oh, okay.
We're right on the end.
Okay.
So,
And you got a place to clean and cook them?
yeah.
Yeah. So then you'll be all set.
Yep. No, we did.
Have you ever heard of a crack and crab cleaner? Crab and crack cleaner? It's what it is. It's got a plastic base, you know, about I would say about this big, and it's got a sharp metal. It's actually a crab measurer, but it's a stainless steel crab measurer. And what you do is it stands straight up, but then you just put the crab right in the middle of it. You smack it down, it automatically kills it. You just pull off the legs and you shake it, and then you're done. It's that easy. Yeah.
Okay.
You can probably clean a crab less than 30 seconds. You know, 45 seconds.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's so much easier than
Picking it apart.
yeah, and because most of us don't boil them whole because it releases a toxin in the water, and so that's why most people will just crack the legs off and then just cook the leg parts.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just you know, it's just personal preference. I know a lot of people cook them whole still.
We
You know,
cook 'em whole.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but if you read the ODFW, they tell you not to cook them whole.
No kidding.
Yeah, that's what I learned because I used to cook them whole.
Okay.
Yeah, you just learn little things. So I just, I always ask people when I'm down here because I'm a local, so I just like to suck up information. I forget the name
So
of the
you don't
company.
eat the body at all?
No. Oh, but just to make sure though, if you clean them, you can't throw the body away until you get home, because if you get stopped by ODFW, they want to make sure it's a legal crab.
Oh, wow.
So that's why I always take them home whole,
Okay.
right?
Oh, wow.
And then I clean them at home. But that's one of the reasons why I do that.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about keeping the whole body and proving it, because you got to keep the part that's the male part too.
Okay.
But
Gotcha.
yeah. But anyway, hey, were you guys on vacation?
Yeah.
Oh, and good for you.
Yeah.
You picked a good spot.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't know if you know, but these are like $25, $30
Yeah.
now, right?
Yeah.
So you got like $120 in there right now,
Yep.
right?
Yeah,
That's-
we killed it last year.
Did you?
I bet we caught. We had to have caught 80 to 100.
Wow. No
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah, we did good. We limited out twice.
Wow.
Yeah,
Gorgeous day.
We come this week every year.
Do you? Where are you guys from?
Idaho.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a ways.
It is a ways.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Hope you have a good vacation.
Thank you.
All right, you guys take care. Okay, so I'm gonna do a crabbing summary. This couple had 4 keepers. They've been here since like 6:30. The guy in the green had 4 keepers. He's been here since 4:30. So he's been here much longer than this couple, and they have the same amount of keepers. They're using 4 traps. He's using 3. The 2 gentlemen in the black and white, they both have 0 keepers and got skunked. So crabbing has been pretty slow. And it's interesting that the guys who've got 4, this couple and the guy in the green, are right next to each other. Whereas the guys closer to the mouth, they've had 0 action. I haven't seen any salmon people catch anything. So overall it's pretty quiet action wise, but there's a lot of people. And this is actually not very crowded at all for Siletz for crabbing, but you can see there's been quite a big part of the bank taken up. The prime spot is where those 2 seagulls are. So again, if you come here, try and get that spot. All right, that's it from Siletz.